welcome back to my channel. I am and today I am back with the topic and new chapter, that is physical and chemical change. So are you excited? Okay, so this is of class 7. Please subscribe by NCRET pattern and subject is science. So before starting this chapter, I would like to tell you that what is the basic things of physical and chemical change. So physical means in physical change only physical change happens like in shape, size, etc. And in chemical change a new substance is formed. So here we will see what is physical change and chemical change. Now here you can see activities. The first one is cut a piece of paper. Now I will show you. So here I have a piece of paper and now I am going to cut it into 4 pieces. So here I have cut it into pieces. Now here I have cut it into pieces and we can make this paper again, these pieces again into paper by joining them. So here only physical change happens in the shape, in the size. So this is called physical change. And if the chemical change happens, what is there? The new substances form. Now the second example, that recover chalk from the dust. Now in the school, if your teacher is writing on the board, you can see some dust particles, chalk dust down the board. So if you collect all the dust and then if you add some water in it, afterwards if you roll the dust into the piece of chalk and keep it for drying, then what will happen? So we will get chalk. So if you want to see this activity practically, then you will need to see it practically. So here I have ingredients. So let's see. So friends, here I have the ingredients: 1 glass of water, a bowl, a piece of chalk, and this you can see here, a spoon. And so now I am going to take this instrument and I am going to crush the chalk into dust. So friends, here I have made all the dust of the chalk. Now I am going to pour some water. A little bit of water you have to put, not more. So mix it well by spoon. So I have poured the water and I have taken out the solid part from the water and I am going to roll it now. So now I have rolled the piece and now I am going to put it in the sunlight. So friends, I am back. So did you understand recovering chalk from the dust? So as I have already told you that we have kept in the sunlight, after some time we will get same chalk from the dust. So it was recovered chalk from dust. Now the next thing is that water into ice and ice into water. Now what is here? If we have a glass of water and if we kept it in the freezer, the ice will, means the water is converted into solid. So here water is liquid. And after that, if we freeze it, it will become solid. Means here the physical change is also happening and a chemical change is also happening, that it is forming a new substance. Now, if we so now we get the ice. After that, if we melt it by keeping in the sunlight, what we will get? Water again. Means if we kept in the sunlight, we will again get liquid. So this is called water cycle. So now water into ice and ice into water is also a physical change and a chemical change. So did you understand? After that, here we have some properties. That's how to identify that which change is physical and which change is chemical. So for that, I have here some shape, size and color. So now here the change happens in only shape, size, color or etc. Means only physically it happens. In chemical change, new substance formation. So in the chemical change, two substances added and a new substance is formed. So here we say that substance a chemical change. So here we got that what is chemical change and physical change and their basic things and their features. So now we are going to move further. So friends, I have dropped the board and now we are going to see further the definition of physical and chemical change with their examples. Now, first of all, we will start our changes with physical change. Now let's see that what is physical change. As I have already told you the features of the physical change, that now I am going to write the definition. Physical change. Okay, I am going to write the definition. The change, okay, the change occurs in only shape, size or color. All the physical things happen here. Physical changes happen here. So shape, size and color. So this change occurs in only shape, size and color. Now it is the features. Now as we have already seen the example of the paper. Now that I have taken my square paper and I have cut it into 4 pieces. So I have cut it, but some changes have happened here. I know that it is changed into shape. After that it will change into size. So here physical change is occur, but the paper is not changing into new substance. It is paper only, right? So this paper is only paper. Only physical change happens. So this is the basic idea of physical changes. So now we are going to see what is chemical change. So friends, we are going to see now chemical change. So now here the new substance is formed that I have already told you. So the definition of chemical change is the change in which two substance are added. Okay, so they are added and we get the new substance. So the change in which two substances are added and a new substance is formed. So now here I am going to tell you the example so you will understand it. So if we have some substances like vinegar, after that baking soda, okay. So if we have the substances like vinegar, baking soda and if we again add water and CO2, which means carbon dioxide. So this is the short form or scientific language you can say. So we have added the substance vinegar, baking soda, water and carbon dioxide. So here a new substance is formed. Did you know? Yes, lime water. Such substance are added and a new substance is formed. So this is only an example of chemical chemical change and what is physical change. So let's move further. So friends, we got what is physical and what is chemical change. Now I will give you one example that is common. Then it comes in both categories. So let's see what is that. Isn't it amazing? Now the first one is burning of candle. Burning of candle. So here in this burning of candle, two things are there. One is physical and one is chemical. So I will tell you that. So in the physical, if we burn the candle, its shape, yes, shape is also changed and plus size is also changed. Because slowly it is melted. So its shape is also changed and size is also changing. Afterwards, this is called physical change. Means in the burning of candle, we come to know that physical change occurs. Afterwards, we are going to see now, this is common example. So here what is the chemical change? Did you notice? Yes. In the chemical change, a new substance is formed, that is wax. Means burning of candle, it is a candle and if it is melted, it turns into wax. So this is also a chemical change. So now we get the new substance also and the physical change also happens. So this is the common example of physical and chemical change. Afterwards, so friends, I have done this activity practically. Now here I have been placed and I have lighted the candle. It was a big candle and when I light the candle, the wax is falling down. Here you can see it very clearly. So in this candle, the shape of the candle and the size of candle is also changing. Means this is a physical change and we get the new substance that is called wax. So this is also a chemical change.